Welcome back.
We're heading west this time.
Yeah, we're going to go across the Savannah Way.
Yeah, across the Kennedy Highway.
And ultimately head up like the Gulf of Carpentaria Way. There's lots to see along this route, so come with us. So this is Innot Hot Springs, which is pretty much the first stop along the Savannah Way. Now, a bit disappointing, the caravan park here is closed for renovations. It looks pretty run down. We stayed years ago and it was absolutely beautiful. But you can still access the creek. So we're going to check that out. So this is Innot Hot Springs, the creek access. So we'll head down there and see what it's like to have a soak. There's steam arising.
So the water comes out around here. You can see it bubbling out over there at 71 degrees. So it's pretty hot and 3 litres a second. So.
Okay, well let's stick our feet in. Geez, I just put my edge, that's my footprint there. I sunk in and burnt my foot.
Oh.
Too hot?
Oh yeah, it's hot.
Yeah, we've got to find somewhere cool enough if we want to see. Get out! Burnt your feet?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't float away. Oh, shit. Oh, save it with the selfie stick.
Oh.
Maybe we're not having a swim. Oh, God.
That's hot.
You're running under some cold water if we can find some. I got you so you won't fall in.
Yeah. Oh.
No, there's no swimming here today.
It's getting hot.
You poor thing.
Oh.
Watch the blisters form. Okay, so that's why it was nicer to go to the caravan park where they had pools of different temperatures. Oh, well, we can say we tried. I think he's limping upstream to get some cooler water to try and... I don't know how much cooler it is upstream, though. Is it cooler down there?
Oh, yeah.
It wouldn't be cold, though, would it?
Yeah, it's cold.
Oh, cold. Well, that's good for your burns. All right, this is further downstream and amazingly it's refreshing. So it's only probably 100 metres or 50 metres and it's cool. So is that nice on your feet, Glenn?
Yep, it's good.
Oh gosh, that was a bit horrible experience, wasn't it?
It wasn't very nice.
So if you come here to try it out for yourself, advice, start down near the bridge where it's cool.
And walk your way.
Until you get to a comfortable point. Don't head straight for the steam like we did. How was that experience, Glenn?
Oh, fantastic. Got a sore foot.
Oh, you know, it's not one of those Instagram moments where they make out it's so beautiful and relaxing.
Went in too fast, too hard.
Yeah. Well, we learnt that the hard way, although we did have footwear on, but we sunk into the quicksand.
Sexy pose.
You sexy pose? No, we're showing people your foot.
My foot.
Nurse Vicki.
Nurse Vicki bandaged me up.
He's got blisters in the arch of his foot. So I've put some burn cream on there, covered it over with a non-stick dressing.
Yep.
And then one of those bandages that sticks to themselves. So.
But my toes were...
Well, your toes are tender because they got
Yeah.
So we're just spraying them with burn spray. So it's a lignocaine numbing spray, and it's got cetramide in it too, which is an antiseptic. So
Oh, such big words, Vicki.
I think you will be okay, Glenn. Give it a few days. First stop here on the Savannah Way. It's a station stay. Pinnarendi. I'll tell you exactly in a minute. Beautiful gardens, green sites, a cafe. Here we are. Pinarendi Station, specialising in sourdough, breads and pizzas. We're going to do pizza night here tomorrow night. It's very famous. Yep. You're looking forward to your pizza night, Glenn?
Yep. That's where it all happens.
It is where it all happens in here. Some sort of bird having a chat here near the cafe.
I think it's a bowerbird. They're mating, I think.
Well, that's pretty private. Oh, it looks like they are, Glenn.
They're in the sex cage.
This is the amenities here at the station. They're called the wee stables. Well, this is us here in the unpowered section of Pinnarendi, you know, I'm going to get that name right by the time we leave here. Station. Sunset behind us. Yeah, the birds are all getting about this time of the day. Now, I even spotted a bird that's not getting about. The tawny frogmouth. He's up there in the fork of that tree. Glenn will get a beauty for you. How tall is that one? Taller than you?
Depends where you measure it. Yeah, it's taller
It
than
is
me.
taller than you.
Yep.
We're probably going to find lots more of those as we head west.
Yep.
All right, walking tracks on the station. Go past a couple of dams. You keep stopping. I'll run up your backside.
Yeah, I'll stop on
there's a
because the butterfly stops.
So this is the garden dam. It looks pretty. Some water lilies down here on the dam. No birds really.
No.
A few dragonflies.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for one to stop.
We've just been walking through some mud. Because the property's only been open to campers for a few weeks. So it's the end of, well, just the start of dry season. And I think we're going to turn back.
Turn back time.
It's a bit sticky and, you know, rainforest walks are so much prettier than bush walks, I think. It's a bit hot. So they get planes stop in for morning tea and afternoon tea. There's one taken off. He's got a full belly now. Right, these are some of the pets on the property. We've got some pumpkin scraps. I made pumpkin soup today. And they're going to have pumpkin skin, pumpkin seeds. He's not interested. Liquor is. Oh, you change your mind. No. Liquor will have it.
Yeah.
He's like you, Glenn. He doesn't like his veggies.
No. Got some more? You don't want to eat the bag. There you go. It's on the ground now.
All right, Saturday night here at Pinarendi. What's it known for?
Pizza.
Pizza night. Oh, we're all set up. Oh, feel that oven. And I can smell the dough.
Dough.
Got to get that fire ready. So everybody has arrived. It's a lovely vibe. Everyone's making friends, talking their caravan talk. The fire is getting prepared. The the toppings are getting prepared. It's quite dark in there, but there are our first 2 pizzas in there. What about the jiggling of the pizza dough? This is our first pizza.
We give everyone 1 piece of each pizza. There's about 8 different pizzas. If there's any left over, I'll either yell out or offer it to you, or I'll eat myself. I thought it was cheese these days.
All right, give us feedback on your first slice of pizza.
Oh, it's a little bit burnt.
Now the dough is really tasty.
Yeah, it
Homemade
does.
sourdough.
Good. Yep. Cheesy.
So they slice them up and they offer 1 slice each for each person of each pizza, and they just keep going around and around and around. Here's another one. Here's ours.
So what's this?
Tandoori
6 for our little group.
just one of the cheese.
So this is the chicken tandoori, and
Quite like that?
oh yeah, it's really, really good. Roast beef and mango sauce for this one.
That sounds interesting, doesn't it?
Tell me what you're doing.
So this is our famous chili and anchovy.
Yeah, I knew it was your famous one.
On the salami supreme pizza. So pretty much they're a homegrown bird's eyes from just over on that big bush over there. And I have to share them with the bower bird because he likes the red ones
Oh
too.
no.
Little bugger. So on this one I just put some onion. I put some Kalamata olives. I put some mushrooms. And I put some green capsicum because I don't know what it is, but green capsicum is better on pizza and it looks better. I'm a little bit about the looks, so I like it to look nice.
Well, they've all been delicious so far and looked amazing too.
Yeah. So I put a little, not too much cheese. You don't need too much. And this one's got anchovies on it as well. So I've got my trusty little
Yum.
anchovies, which I don't use my chili fork for. So later on we have anchovies without chili, so I better keep them separate. Yeah, so I just get a few fillets. I actually like a little bit of the oil. And a few fillets. And just put them on, not too many, because lots of people actually are trying anchovies for the first time. So lots of people will give it a go. And yeah, so I don't want to make it too strong in anchovies, but I want to make sure you know you're having a little bit. It's my favourite pizza too. And we'll give it to Ronnie.
Well, that looks delicious. Can't wait to try it. Thank you.
That's no worries.
All right, this is the chili and anchovy. Let's see the reaction because Glenn is a bit of a wuss. You got a bit of a bite? What about the anchovy?
Yeah, well, it's there, but the chili is kind of overpowering everything.
I'm waiting for the mouth burn.
Oh, I'll have a drink.
Yep, plenty of Pepsi and you'll be fine.
I can taste the anchovies for sure.
I'm.
Oh,
Don't know where that bit went. Oh,
That's delicious. You haven't got too much bite on that, have you?
no, it's not too bad.
No,
No,
nice.
I'm right.
Chili and anchovies?
You tapping out?
So your last pizza of the day.
Yep. I've got no topping left.
What has been the favourites?
Well, I think the mango and beef was good.
Oh, really? You don't even like mango.
No.
It was really tasty, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
And the chicken.
Chicken tandoori. Yeah. Yeah, that was mine. And I was surprised about the chili. how I enjoyed that, because I don't like a burn, but it was just perfect.
Cream.
Ice cream after all that pizza.
Good. And the doors are open, and you just take the sheets out of the paper.
So we went back to the cafe this morning for your cheesecake. Strawberry cheesecake.
And ice cream.
Yep. They're also baking sourdough bread today.
Which will be lunch.
Oh, the cheesecake will be lunch.
Oh, I think so, yeah.
Yeah. And you're even agreeing to that. That's nice. So Pinnarendi is all about food. That's what it's known for.
Mm.
Yeah. They do all sorts of... It's more of a cafe. I think it started out as a cafe. And then they added the campground afterwards. I've got a lemon curd tea cake with ice cream. And Glenn's got his double strawberry and strawberry shake. So I'm just dishing up the pumpkin soup I made yesterday. And we're going to eat it around the fire with our fresh sourdough bread that was baked today at the station. Well, guess what? We're back up at the cafe. Breakfast this time. It's just all about food, this place.
Ice cream for brekkie.
Right, we'll start with Glenn then. Glenn's decided on the waffles and is excited to be having ice cream for breakfast, which I just think is wrong. Actually, so does he, but he's keen to try it.
Might as well.
And
when in Rome.
Eggs Benedict for me. Now, Nadine makes that sauce herself, and apparently it's pretty good. And the sourdough on the egg with the eggs is Ron's homemade sourdough, like what we had with our soup last night. Everything's homemade here. Everything on the menu, even the ice cream, is homemade. So the next stop along the Savannah Way is the Undara lava tubes. Fascinating place. So this is the campground here at Undara Resort. We've got a beautiful site that backs onto the bush. So we're getting all sorts of wildlife at night. The park is quite big and there's also drive-through sites. So in the centre here, these sites are drive-through. So the archway here holds the restaurant, cafe, all in train carriages. There's a nice pool here at Undara. This lady here, she's got her baby's legs hanging out. I reckon that baby's a bit big. You need to boot it out. Hey? That baby should be fending for itself.
We're going to take a tour of Undara.
The lava tubes.
The lava
for those
tubes.
People who don't know what Undara is.
Undara lava tubes, yes. Okay.
And there's been so much rain that it's flooded. And there's water in there.
Yeah.
Which is a rare sight.
It drains pretty quickly, evidently, but...
Yeah, so we're here at the right time to see water. Only happens every few years.
And Coranda, honestly, when Queensland finished with it, it was brought down here and it's now our information booth.
So this is where our bus is parked, dropped us off, and our tour guide's going to be taking us through the lava tubes from here. Oh, this is the arch. Isn't that beautiful?
Undara volcano was what's called a shield volcano. It had a rounded top. It doesn't really erupt, it just bubbles over, like a saucepan on the stove. That's on the floor, and that's from wind-blown dirt that's been blown in over the years, and it's settled and it's formed a quite solid mud. In fact, we could walk on it, but we won't. Map of this area, and that red square has been reproduced there with a satellite view. That's the track we walked down. That's the evergreen vine thicket that we've just walked through. And you are here. And that was the lava flow in that direction. So here is a lava tube. This one is known as the Umian Cave, after the Umian people who inhabited this area to some extent. And as you may have noticed, it's full of water. Hang on to a
Dry
wire.
step, wet step. Ooh.
It's refreshing, is it?
Oh, it's lovely.
Oh,
It
it's not
is,
too
isn't
bad,
it?
yeah.
How deep can we go?
This goes in about 120
Oh, you can see the-
metres. It curves around to the right, and then it actually comes to a dead end. What happened is the lava flowed over a drop of some sort, and over the years it has filled up with this dirt, and we don't know where it goes. Nobody's
That's it.
ever excavated it.
Where's my shorts will let me?
Well, you get wet pants. Are we allowed to get wet pants?
If you want.
If you like wet pants, Vic.
And that's what
Get
the
wet
end of this
pants.
tube looks like.
Oh, it's beautiful. I can see why they wanted to swim.
Just the answer's
I'm
no.
going down to the... Righto. I'm on the boardwalk.
You're only allowed to go up to your belly button, and
Oops.
there will be a belly button inspection later.
All right, you didn't tell me that before. I don't like to break rules.
I'm full of surprises.
Oh, look, that was beautiful.
Glorious. Not really
Oh,
cold.
inserting quite quickly that platform where this, that we were just at 4 weeks ago, that was ankle deep. Yeah, that platform where that big sign was. Yeah, that was ankle deep 4 weeks ago. And 2 weeks before that, the water, I'm told, the water was nearly touching the bottom of that sign.
Got a high tide mark there, Vic.
Yeah. This is one's got little bugs on the top of the water. It's not quite as
Oh, yes.
Appealing.
yeah, it's not as pristine, no. Coming down.
Go in there without.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Isn't it? Yeah.
I'm
it's
down to
windspans,
my... Oh,
Oh,
Sorry.
I cannot see.
you can't see how deep I am, but I'm waist deep.
That much, but more like here we've got a couple of little wallaroos, these ones.
Wallaroo.
No, they've got to be wallaroos. They're headed for the rocks, that's where they feel safe. And that's an eastern grey or a pretty face? Turn around, eastern grey.
Turn around.
Pretty face have got stripes down their nose, which is why they're called pretty face.
So this is one of the walks that you can do from Undara. That's not one of the paid tours. So it's the Volcanic crater, which is an old volcanic crater. We can walk around the rim. Well, it's a steep climb up to the crater. You got the steep climb and then you do the rim walk.
Yeah, 600 metres for the climb
And then round the rim.
2 kilometres, 2.5.
Yeah.
This is all about volcanoes, whether they ooze or they project when they erupt.
What did this one do?
They can ooze, pour, fountain, and or explode. Rawaganga Hill, Silent Hill, was a shield volcano, and that's what Undara was, a shield volcano.
What is it?
Like flow marks, where it's ejected that way.
Very old, isn't it? What are we at now?
Explosions of scoria.
This is a better view. We can see the crater now.
You can see where we came in down there.
I can see lava flow rate there, Glenn. What is it?
Yeah.
1,000
cubic metres a second, which is the equivalent of 1,500 semi-trailer loads per minute.
Wow.
Or enough to fill Sydney Harbour in 6 days.
So Undara is the longest lava tube system in Australia and the longest recent lava flow from a single volcano in the world. That's pretty impressive. Did you scare another wallaby, Glenn?
Oh yeah.
Where'd you go?
Oh, he's in the volcano.
Oh, right.
He's toast.
Toast. Back at the pool area today, and Mum and Bub are still hanging around here. Bub's having a little chew on the grass today. Hello, little fella. It's about time you left the pouch. It was 2 cups of flour.
What are you cooking today, Vicki?
Oh,
Oh,
I'm trying to do a damper again.
but you can't remember how you did it
I
the first
can't
time.
remember. It's just a bit of this and a bit of that.
Right.
Maybe I put more flour in before. I don't know. But it will turn out.
Oh, yes.
Past, I don't know what I did, but
What, too small?
well, I'm sure it'll be just as tasty. It's got maple syrup in this one because I didn't have any bananas
And choc chip.
and choc chips.
Okay, 6 hours later.
Oh,
We've
you're
cooked.
telling fibs. This one wasn't quite as perfect as the last one.
No.
A little bit black in spots, but if you eat it when it's warm, it doesn't matter.
Right.
So it's just sliced up and dig in, Glenn.
Okay, I shall. This looks like my bit.
Yeah, most of it.
It's the biggest bit.
Oh, you missed the... He nearly ran straight into the campfire. It's a nice campfire. He wanted to enjoy it too.
Yeah.
So this is a bettong. Hanging around our... Oh, there he goes. Campfire. It's like he makes a funny noise. When he bumps. It's like he might break wind when he jumps. Sounds like a fart. We're on our way to another tour this afternoon. It's the evening tour.
Evening tour. We might see some bats.
It's the evening or the
Snakes eating bats.
sunset wildlife tour. They say snakes eating bats.
Yeah.
We know we get to see micro bats anyway.
Yeah.
So we've just had a 20-minute bus ride to get to the Sunset Bluff. So it's just a short walk up this hill. Looks like it might be a nice sunset too. Didn't know we were getting drinks on this tour. So there's champagne there to watch the sunset. It's always a nice surprise when you get champagne you didn't know about.
Yes.
If I can get the lid off. Cheers.
Cheers. Great. See, I do eat fruit. Not very often.
How nice is this? How nice is that?
I've got Coke, real thing.
Yeah.
Product endorsements. That's right.
All right, what's the name of this Sunset Bluff? Is that what it is? Just Sunset Bluff?
Sunset Bluff.
Cheers to Sunset Bluff.
Cheers.
So now we've driven a bit further to the Bat Cave.
The Bat Cave.
And we're going in, going in to see the microbats. Oh, we've only just started. Look at them.
Yeah.
We haven't even got in there yet.
They're the bats.
Yeah, they're the bats.
They're the bats. They don't crash into you though, do they? Because they've got their radar.
Yep. Echolocation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that many insects not in the bottom.
I don't think you even need to go down.
650 metres long, and there's a lake at the end.
Ready, Mr. Music?
Yep.
Yep.
Frogs that you see quite a few. There are rocket frogs.
Rocket frog. Oh, yeah.
You know, Barker's tube is a bit different in the fact that, as you can see, it's not silk like the others that you've been in.
Oh, yeah.
This still contains some of the actual underlying flow, as you can see.
Ah, there they are. They're coming. There they go.
There they go.
Yeah, there they go. How close are they to your head, Glenn? Can't feel them.
Yeah, I can't feel them. Spooky.
Wow.
They're not as micro as I thought they'd be.
No.
Oh, I think I just got boot.
Did you?
Micro
You're not wearing your hat.
Yeah, or a brim.
Now, from Undara, we've taken a drive to Mount Surprise. It's about 40 k's, 50 k's from Undara. We've got a parcel to pick up from the post office, and we also need a few groceries. There's not too many towns on the Savannah Way. This is the Roadhouse, and I expect their prices will be high, but I'll just go and see and then decide how much I really need the stuff. So on the road, you can arrange to pick up your parcels at the post office wherever you're staying.
Thank you.
So we've arranged to pick them up in Mount Surprise. So there is a selection of basic items here. So there we go. So I've chosen a few groceries. Fire lighters are essential, some milk, a few things. So the history of Mount Surprise, European settlement in 1864, and then in 1908, the railway reached Mount Surprise, which became the telegraph centre for the western section of the tablelands. So while staying at Undara, you can book in for a bush breakfast, and this is where that is held.
Recce time.
So yeah, they must do the billy tea over the fire, a drink holder on each log, put your cuppa on. Must do your bacon and eggs up here on these barbies. This is another one of the walking tracks you can do.
You are here.
Yep. We're going to an old settler's hut.
Yeah, replica settler's hut.
Along the yellow trail. Let's go, Glenn.
Okay.
So it's about the telegraph line, this?
Yep. This track follows the route of the old Cardwell to Junction Creek telegraph line. 1870.
So on this walk through there is the 100 Mile Lagoon. You might not be able to see it real well, but because it's 100 mile from Cardwell. There's also a pole here from the telegraph line, the one marked with the pink ribbons.
That's the demountable one that comes in 3 separate sections.
And here's another telegraph line pole.
Yep, it's a different type, this one.
This is the third line, the third pole, and it's different construction again.
Cypress pine one. 100 years old.
Here's a bridge.
Any trolls underneath the bridge, Vic?
Oh. Well, there's no water.
No. Makes it hard for a troll.
There's something else from the telegraph line. Oh, they look a bit modern.
You reckon?
Really?
That's a corner insulator, that one.
So how old would they be, Glenn?
Oh, well,
Because they don't look that old.
yeah, well, they're ceramic. They're like a spark plug kind of material. So they'll last for years and years and years and years and years.
Which they have.
If you don't smash them or shoot them.
Who's going to shoot them? There's the shack up ahead, Glenn.
There's a shack winding back.
You weren't going to say the naughty version, were you?
No, naughty version.
You would not do that.
The road to Undara guy. So working on the station, in 1873, Thomas Collins married his neighbour, Mary Firth, whose father, Ezra, was the pioneer settler of the Mount Surprise area.
So it is a replica, but still, it had a, if it was located here, which I assume it was, a view over the gully.
Yeah, it's got its own bridge.
Billy T, overlooking the gully. Got its own bridge, Glenn.
Yeah.
Going for a walk, are you?
Yeah.
Any water down there?
A little bit of water.
So the early settlers' cottage.
Ooh.
What's in there?
A bed. Or a mattress.
Rusty old bed.
Yep.
They had their fireplace
A chest. And a port.
where they did their cooking. Oh, look what's up here. The fridge.
Yep. Meat safe.
Here we are, there's even crutches. It was a tough old life for those early settlers. I don't know how they did it. Really don't know how they did it. There he goes.
Now drop shit on me.
There's still always bird watching on any trail. There's a red-tailed black up there. All right, our last day at Undara, and we've come to the restaurant for lunch.
Someone slashed your seats, Vic.
No, that's okay. I won't sit there.
You've got camel hair in there. Someone's left their baggage.
I wonder where they were off to. Mount Surprise.
Mount Surprise.
Or
yeah.
Ainsley, maybe. Well, how's that for the Savannah Way so far?
Yes, Innot Hot Springs were hot, hot, hot.
Poor Glenn.
But my foot's recovered. So
Yeah, it was only a couple of days and his blisters were gone, so that was good.
because I'm tough as.
That's it.
Yeah.
All the food. What about all the food at Pinnarendi? Oh, still haven't got it
Pinnarendi?
right. That's it. Yes, that's it. Yeah, that's worth a stop off. Pizza night,
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Pizza night was.
And here, Undara. What about, the water in the caves and the bats? Just an amazing place to visit. So put all of them on your list.
Yes. Yeah.
So we
Gotta
hope
come and visit.
we hope that you've enjoyed what you've seen so far.
So please like and subscribe.
Thank you. Glenn has a second channel, Happy Campers
It's
Australia
Australia
2 on YouTube, if you'd like to have a look at that. And otherwise, we're going to see you guys on the road
Going west.
going west. See ya.
See ya.